aka Faith, mix up those approaches. We're going to see those dash dances at kind of roll range. Are we going to see dash attacks from Snake? Are we going to see the nade drop down tilts? Are we going to see up tilts? Are we going to see just a roll grab on approaches? And it just becomes this beautiful RPS at close range because you don't have enough time to set up the nades, really.
It's going to be interesting as well to just... I just get the feeling, as you say, with that RPS, and that, I think the advantage state is going to be so vital for both of these. Yeah. When Roy grabs advantage state as a character, generally, Roy does not want to let go. Yeah. Roy grabs you and says, you're coming with me. And by with me, I mean you're going over there off stage.
I'm going to forward smash you. I'm going to down tilt you. I'm going to read your tech options. And it's so scary for Snake, right? Because frame 4 air dodge, you have the frame 1 nade pull. But the thing is, when you have that damage percent lead, if you trade with the nade, that's not good for Snake because Roy gets these early kills and Snake gets sent further away by the grenade, so then you get juggled by Roy. Yeah. It's really scary. Like, pulling the nade is so terrifying in this matchup when you're not winning. You know, very happy to do it when you're winning, but as soon as you're at a deficit and you pull nade, oh, I'm getting juggled by Roy. I'm forward smash percent at 55. Yeah, it's really scary. I think this is going to be really entertaining. I love both of these people dearly. I have someone who has taught me a lot of Snake, and I have someone who I have joined, well, I've long since been in the TO team of, both dear friends of mine.
Yeah, and let's see which friend will be advancing into top 16 winners side here at Blossom.
Phoenix seeded to win this.
Which,
to be fair, like these days, IPhoenix having really, really good results. And Faith not quite playing as much, but can win any set.
Yeah, as soon as they lock in, it is absolutely devastating. And there we go, locking straight in with the down throw into the
there's your nade when you got advantage. And that's what we're going to see. We're just seeing those aggressive approaches from Roy.
Just waiting.
Yeah, exactly. Those confident waits on what Snake wants to do. I honestly don't know how much experience Faith has against Snake, to be honest.
For a free... It's been a long time since I've seen Faith play against Snake. The last time I watched MTF Doom play against a Snake, it was at NASA
and there's
4.
A 4, man.
There we go, F-Smash almost killed him, but it was a NASA 4.
Back in the 1980s.
Yeah, true. But unseating Nikita with Donkey Kong 4 there at 30%, and not Nikita, pardon me, Cypher, and just simply winning. That's it. You can't recover from such a devastating hit, and devastating is the word I would use to describe that up tilt.
This is what we're seeing. It's Roy mix-up approaches, Roy calling out options on Snake, and Snake are really trying not to panic. Yeah. It's scary, right? And there's the panic option. Right.
Mixing it up. Yeah. Just like, no, it's all right. I'll slide it.
You're going to die.
Now you're going to die.
We see the Nikita minigame, but Roy can go through Nikita with that front hit of the upbeat, which is really, really nice in this matchup. We would probably see it be a lot harder for Snake otherwise, but it is one of those matchups where you don't get loads of mileage from Nikita. You have to swing early with it. You don't just get to do whatever you want with it.
That Blazing Blade certainly paid dividends. That and a great counter on it. There we are, those C4 exploding on his own.
2 C4s so far that they've not been able to keep track of. Lost the stock off one and lost 25% off the other. And this is scary, right? If you set a precedent that you're going to get hit by nades, suddenly the Snake is confident. They're gonna sit back, they're gonna cycle their C4 more, and they're gonna go, well, if you're gonna get hit by them, I'm just gonna do them.
Yeah, I'm simply gonna throw it out and throw it out that side B there.
There's another C4. Are we gonna see Faith get hit by it? We kind of don't know yet. It's quite early to tell. There's a lot of adaptation to be had in this matchup, and there we go. Just Snake trying to plank on that RPS mix-up.
And more or less
waiting there, waiting for the swing. Faith hitting, and there's another C4, not quite taking the stock, but Faith really setting the precedent. I'm willing to get hit by C4, and there's the early there's the early Nikita, like I said, the hard call out. This is looking really scary on Faith's end here. You know, this game really close actually, and there's the sticky. The patented IPhoenix 4%. That's the 4th C4 this game. It's scary. It's scary. Snake is terrifying, but really what we want to see from Faith's side is I want to call you out and I want to kill you.
I like the idea. They're using the down air.
Yeah, the down air would have been
known for causing ginormous amounts of damage, but also just very good at just making Roy panic off stage. A character who is not reliably recovering from anything. Grenade goes off again. The percentages have completely mounted, almost lapping. Using the grenade with back air could have been it, but the back air of Snake instead. I like as well, we saw a little bit earlier, what I think was doing really, really well. Planted that C4 on right-hand platform and then just threw out so many nades and Nikita just to force MTF to be like, you've got to go near it. Am I going to blow? No, you're not. I'm going to do something else and just hit you for loss percent instead. Percentage deficit is absolutely well established, but if there is a character who can do it, it is Roy.
This is a horrible, horrible situation to be in right now. And to be honest, Roy actually hits a lot of nades. Like the sword, not that big. It's really scary. And there's the first game.
Yeah.
And what did we see there, right? We saw a game game 1 of adaptation, getting hit by some C4s, getting hit maybe by more nades than we would like to, and IPhoenix kind of going, well, if I can just sit back and put you in these nade and C4 situations, you're going to lose. So we need to see adaptation fast.
Yeah.
We're going to see MF Doom probably getting 3-0'd. Whether you can adapt Snake after game 1 decides the entire set.
Yeah, and that C4, as we say, was just so key in how that played out. Just, again, he's willing to get hit by it, but you've got to stop
on the approaches.
You simply should be like, I'm not interacting with C4. Get away from it.
On Fate's end. And, like, it's hard. Like, on these biplat stages, I mean, on anything that isn't an FD stage, you're going to get walled out by C4. That's how it works. Like, the uniplat stages, really, really bad for it. But I think what we're seeing here is 2 players very aware of what stages are good for these characters. Like, we're not going to see Hollow Bastion because Snake just wins. But we are seeing this, like, both careful deliberation on both sides, but lots of nade use.
Yeah.
IPhoenix, like, oh, you're not practiced? Okay. I'll nade them. That's fine by me.
I'll simply grenade you. And at the moment, MTF Doom is just simply ready just to you poke away, but you can't keep poking as Roy. You've got to get that one big read, which MTF Doom is obviously very well known for. They're ready to react to the dash attack as well, throwing Snake off stage. Waiting for it, and we saw it before, waiting to see where the air dodge read came from. Unable to get any big kill off it at the moment, but is ready both times, and there we go. The Blazing Blade burns through Snake.
Almost. And a very, very cocky up B, but it almost, fell forward out, but it...
Oh, the Sour Spot. Sour Spot does not seal the deal for Roy, but it's the F tilt's going to do it instead, and straight away.
And now Roy can start trading. Now Roy has this lead. Suddenly, you can start naring nades. Suddenly, you can start forward airing them. Suddenly, you can start trading and being a little belligerent. Because what we were seeing was Fate struggling with not being allowed to do that game 1.
Yeah.
You know, lost the first stock first, and suddenly, you can't play Roy.
Yeah. There we go.
Now, we see Roy.
Oh, it did kill. Oh my goodness. Oh,
perhaps not ideal.
Perhaps not great.
So,
One thing I did notice though at Faith, as we talked about the C4 last game, a moment ago, just as Faith took their first stock there, we did see as well the second stock was taken, getting away from C4. You can certainly aid your platform C4 and waiting, seeing what the roll is, going for the in-air off it, wants something big, parrying the Cypher, but rolling straight through, getting out of dodge. Faith dodging around the Cypher, but getting hit by the dash attack, super fast, super reliable, sends you far away, and that's what Faith wants to do with that Blazing Blade, dancing all around in that moment and sending Cypher off to basically back MTF Doom off. Needs a big hit, and there again, sliding right in.
We're seeing the theory of the matchup. The first stock is scary, but if you take it first, you can go out swinging. Okay, it's time to Roy side B. It's time to Roy forward air. It's time for me to call you out. I'm going to wait on your options. And suddenly, IPhoenix isn't able to do that thing that he wants to do, where he just runs up, nade in hand, shields, and waits for you to swing. Because it's so easy to do that with Snake once you've got a lead, but you can't do it anymore. Because you don't want to trade. Because you're going to get exploded by Roy. And that might be what we're about to see on the last stock of Game 2. You know, we said, if Faith can make the adaptation, then this might end up being close, and that is how it's looking now.
There we are.
What a beautiful read.
You just got to roll away from that C4 after it's been so key to this matchup in the last game.
But the layer of mix-up, right? Sometimes you have to roll into it.
Yeah, and as we saw there, it was just a straight-up tilt, very strong, very fast, as I said, absurd frame on that. But there we go, an absurd read. Great F-smash.
Patented Faith behavior.
Just lovely.
Yeah.
First big ginormous read. We've seen a lot of really good reads on air dodges within disadvantage from MTF Doom.
Lots of like overshooting as well with forward tilts, getting the stocks that way. Like really just going, okay, you've got a nade on the ground. I don't give a damn about those.
I don't give a dang diddly that is there.
I'm gonna overshoot you and I'm gonna forward tilt you. Okay, I get hit by one nade. That's the stock at 85 though. I don't care.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll take that trade, and it's absolutely what you said. Just IPhoenix, stop being able to pull grenades because your percentage is going to climb because you're getting exploded by that as well. Snake's not going to take kindly to just getting random 3% just because Roy has simply chosen to interact, and when it's either a choice of getting hit by Roy's insane damage and sweet spots and combos, or I'll pull my grenade and take that damage anyway. It's a bit of a rock and a hard place, and hard is those reads we saw to end that game. Let's see if we can continue seeing it in this game 3. Reading, potentially a dash taking a roll in, but not able to get anything off it. Straight back into.
I hate to sound so pretentious, but this is such like a cerebral matchup where you get game 1, it's like, okay, how's the Snake gonna play? And then they adapt, and then game 2, it's like, okay, well, I'm confident about the swing, and then they get a little overconfident with swinging, and now game 3, look, IPhoenix almost to stock up, and there you go. The read on the side B, and now it's terrifying if you're on the side of Roy. It's like, okay, well, I might just lose.
Yeah, I simply my parachute. It's silly percent.
These
swinging through
games get defined by the first 3 interactions in a matchup like this. It's scary. It's scary on both sides because like they both want that first stock so bad. Getting hit by another C4, hit by another nade, just getting caught out by all of this snake stuff. And that's the IPhoenix adaptation. Not getting hit by the roll again, by the roll read forward smash.
And as well, when you're Faith, when you're playing a character like Roy, where you've got to focus so much on your own advantage because of those sweet and sour spots, so you sat there like, well, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. I don't have time to like remember when Nikita is. I certainly don't have time to remember that up tilt can hit behind Snake. I'm sat there like, up tilt can hit behind Snake, I guess.
It hits like his feet on the floor, so it hits you in the middle of animations like that. It's fair and balanced, I would say.
I'd say so, I guess.
Oh, that's the game.
That's it.
That's beautiful. I love those setups. You sticky someone, and then you up smash them, up smash, sticky. It feels so good.
And Snake was a character that like wasn't really mega heavily recognized after that first year of Ultimate until, of course, the most recent official tier list came out, where Snake was super high. Fourth, I think.
Yeah, fourth.
And I was a couple of people were like, well, hang on, what's he doing
I know about that.
Results? What's going on here? But then
Hurt's winning.
Actually, like you look at how dominant Snake can be as a character. Yeah, he might not potentially have the most results, but he certainly is an incredibly potent character.
Hurt's beating everyone. He's like, what? Hurt? I mean, he's definitely top 10 in the world, right? Hurt. And I mean, shout out to Hurt, by the way. He's in the European Snake Chord, by the way. That's my goat.
Just simply there.
Yeah.
Fancies it.
He hangs out. He's a nice guy. Shout out to Etz for getting him in. Love Etz, love Ghidra, love ToeJam, love all the snakes in the UK. And we are seeing IPhoenix winning right now. 2-1, right? I mean, the score not quite updated yet, but 2-1. These layers of adaptation every time.
Yeah, let's see if Faith can once again adapt, or it will be loser's side for them. There we go, the down air out of shield there for IPhoenix just to establish that disadvantage. Just keeping Snake away, actually prodding with that sour spot. Yeah, it's going to tap on a bit of damage, but also it's going to be like, Snake's away from me now. I can simply like just wait and see what Snake's going to do. Maybe a panic option, but IPhoenix staying cool as can be. Parry into the F tilt there. That 2 hit move and rolling.
And covering the roll. And this is what we're seeing, the Snake ledge trapping. Completely typical. This is what we expect to see, right? Snake hitting you off stage when you're at 40, and then suddenly the stock's gone.
Yeah.
And then we get swinging on the nades again. We're seeing Faith getting a little overzealous and getting punished for that hubris. It's hard, right? You have to really just say, okay, I'm going to play the game plan against Snake. And it's hard to do. It's really scary. And that's why Snake's so good, because there's so much mental overhead here. And IPhoenix, like, really taking advantage of that. Dropping the jab. Yeah, it's scary, right? You don't expect to see those situations in this matchup, and so you're terrified and you drop it. It's so...
Because you're so in your own head as well, thinking, oh, well, hang on, am I staying away from this? Am I staying away from this? So Snake pulled the grenade. What can I do to get around this?
6th C4, it's like, and the nade saving as well. Situations like that are so frustrating when you're on the side of Roy, that...
Especially when you sat there like, where's my sweet spots? I need a big hit, I need something damaging, but Snake is just able to output damage.
Interaction after interaction going in the direction of IPhoenix, and nade recovery, going high, saying, see you later, loser.
Wrong. Oh, throw coming out, not quite
not
able to do. Because Snake had Mackies. He had Mackies for breakfast.
He does.
Snake had Mackies for breakfast. An American hero, are you that American diet, meaning that Snake does not die at this juncture, wants to get rid of Cypher, but doesn't do it.
IPhoenix so aware of the frustration in these early swings that Faith wants to do, and there's another C4. Another C4 again. It's looking hard for our Northeastern hero right now. But,
looking very rough.
But hey, I love both of these people. I'm just happy to see the set.
Beautiful recovery on the grenade, but falling all the way down. Whoopsie daisy, off I go.
Probably should have recovered there, mate.
They are down out, just waiting for the grenade to recover. And there we go, calling up the net, and with a net of their own. MTF Doom is starting to get a little bit of percentage, waiting, using Snake's own grenade to pressure him. But it's swinging out of
sticky out hit stun, and saying, hey, I'm messing about with you. I'm just gonna sticky you. I'm gonna be silly. Sticky on the mistech. This is IPhoenix, right? When he's feeling it, he's just gonna sticky you over and over, and he's gonna make you feel. And another one, cheesing, just being evil. But another C4 is on him. What's gonna happen? Oh, are we gonna see another up smash sticky? I sense he may want up smash sticky. Back on Snake. We're seeing a game of
Oh, on his. Now hold on. Oh, dear.
There it is, and there's the
Rolling through it.
C4,
There we are.
and there's the set. A very tense last moment. C4 jumping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, waiting for the moment to pull the trigger. Finally gets the set, and there's 3-1.
Snuffed out just so effectively.
Yeah.
Roy cannot play the game if Snake's just like, I'll just pull a grenade. Oh, you've hit me min. What's your sweet spot going to do when you've only hit your first hit and then you can't combo into anything because now you're in the sky and now I can just react to it straight away. What are you going to do when, oh, sorry, you can't hit your sweet spot on me off stage either because I can just do grenade recovery and shoot